Cyanide, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back. Scralfy, welcome, welcome again. Good to see you guys. Lunch was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. We had some family stop by and visit us, so was visiting with them for a little bit. But lunch is over. We're back at it. We're back to working on the video game, Tooland, and doing graffiti in the metro. All right, we're drawing. Nice, Scralfy. I love seeing your stuff when you post it in the Discord. I love it, love it, love it. Keep it coming. What happened there? I don't know what happened to that X shape. What the heck? Beacon of Hope. X. Why is it so dim? No idea why it's so dim. X, graffiti X. Like it worked before. It looked nice before, but now it's like not working well. Is it because I switched the decal thing to use render layers now? Maybe it shows up better in game. Let's try it in game. Been drawing Batman. Nice. I can't wait to see it. Never seen your Batmans, only your Spider-Mans. Still showing up weird. Huh. Well, I did go ahead and export a slash right before I started the stream. So I'm going to try putting the slash in. I do have something... Okay. I do have something else that I'm going to do on stream that I've never done before. I've never done an unboxing before. And I'm excited about this because, so as some of you know, I used to be an Elgato partner where I'd make content for them like every month, every quarter or something like that. And they would send me products and I could do giveaways and stuff for free. I'm not a partner anymore, but I still have a really good relationship with Elgato. So every once in a while I'll need something. And so I'll reach out to them and see if it's available and if they're willing to do it. So I actually asked Elgato for a few things and it just arrived on my doorstep today during lunch, and I've never done an unboxing before, so I'm actually gonna do that on stream right now. And this is actually good news for those of you that like watching my VTuber and gaming streams. So it's this box, okay? I'm trying not to show my address or anything here, but there's actually two things in here. So I'm gonna open this. What was that sound? Did you guys hear that? Okay. Let me open this real quick. I've got these. This is the only scissors that were available. Okay, the kitchen scissors are being washed right now, so I had to use some of the kids' scissors. So don't laugh at me, okay? I'm gonna open this box up first, just down here. All it is like a box holding two boxes inside it, so there's nothing really fun to watch down here. These scissors are definitely not the sharpest. It's a box, let's go. Guys, I'm so excited for this and I'll explain why in a second, okay? Okay. First thing in the box, this right here. Stream Deck pedal. Now, I actually already have one of these. Elgato, back when I was an Elgato partner, they sent me one a long time ago. And this was like, I don't know, back 2021 maybe. This was like 5 years ago. And I actually made an animated product video for the Stream Deck. So let me pull that up real quick. I think the video was super sick. It didn't get a lot of views, which is like the story of my life pretty much. I make videos that I think are super sick and they get 0 views. Let me try to find it. I'll show it to you guys here. Does anyone remember this video? Here, the pedal that changed how live stream. So this is the Stream Deck pedal video I made a long time ago. I spent so much time on that video. So anyway, so they sent me a pedal all those years ago when I made that video. I never really used the pedal though. But as of late, I've really had a need to use the pedal with my Lego Batman VTuber setup. Okay, because there's some things I'm doing and I want to do with the Lego Batman setup that I haven't really shown you guys yet on those Lego VTuber streams. But I really need the pedal for it. So I've got my pedal that I already had out of the closet. And I've been trying to use it and get it to connect to my PC, but it just will not connect. The Stream Deck pedal actually has a little light on it. Let me see. There's a pedal on the. Actually, let me just go ahead and open this. Let me open this Stream Deck pedal. ASMR. Yeah. Guys, this is my first unboxing ever. Okay. I'm not an unboxing channel. Okay, that's why this is a crap unboxing. So anyway, the pedal that I had, for whatever reason, it doesn't work anymore. I have no idea why. I never used it. It just sat in a closet all the time. So I never used it, so I don't know how it could have stopped working. But anyway, it doesn't work, so I can't get it to connect. So I asked if they could send me a new one, and they did. So huge shout out to Elgato for sending me another pedal. But there's this little light on the back. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little light, and when you connect this to a PC, it lights up blue. And so my old pedal, whenever I connect it to the PC, it doesn't even light up. I even took it apart, checked to see if there was like dust or pieces missing or anything. There wasn't. So I don't know why it just won't connect. It won't light up. It won't show up on the PC. So I can't work with the old pedal. So I reached out to Elgato, asked if they could send me another one, and they did. So huge shout out to Elgato. Thank you so much, guys, for doing that. This is going to be huge. This is going to... They have definitely improved the pedal since the first version. Let me get the old pedal. I want you guys to hear the difference. Watch there not be a difference and me look like a big buffoon. Okay, it's not too big of a difference. This is the old one. I need to not get these mixed up. Here's the old one. Whoop. Here's the new one. Old. New. They're very close. Never mind. No, it feels more muted. Old. New. There's like some extra metally clickiness to the old one. They're very close. Okay, it's negligible. Anyway, that's that. But the one that I'm very excited about is this next one right here. Okay, so that's the pedal. Again, thank you, Elgato. This right here is what I'm excited about. The 4K Pro capture card. Okay, and the reason why I'm excited about this is because ever since, actually, I'm gonna pull it out right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm underneath the desk. I'm gonna pull this off. I'm ripping it off because it's taped with command strips to my desk. I have had this capture card with the command strip still on it. Take that off. I've had this capture card, the HD60X. There. I've had this capture card for also probably like five or 6 years. Again, something Elgato sent me. For as long as I've used this. So I use this to show my gaming PC on the stream PC. So whenever I do the gaming streams, like with the Lego setups, Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga, whenever I do those games, the gaming PC is sending its feed to the stream PC through this capture card. Okay, so this HD60X capture card. And every single time I do a gaming stream, it loses connection. Like it disconnects. I have to unplug the HDMI cable, plug it back in. Sometimes it connects, sometimes it doesn't. Long story short, this has been finicky for me ever since I got it for the past like 5 or 6 years. I thought it might be an HDMI cable issue. I tried replacing the cables, didn't fix it. I thought it might be the ports that I was using in my PC, so I swapped those out, didn't fix it. Anyways, I've had trouble with this capture card ever since I got it. So I also asked Elgato if they could send me a capture card of some sort. They said sure. So I decided to go with this capture card because this capture card goes directly into your PC. It installs inside the PCIe port instead of using USB. And all the other capture card devices like this one, they plug into your PC via USB. Now, that's fine. However, I have so many USB devices plugged into my PC. I have a Stream Deck Mini, a Stream Deck XL, a Stream Deck Plus. I have the Wave DX. I have the Wave XLR. I have lights, and like there's so many. Basically, I use up all my USB ports on my PC. So I was like, I need to get away from USB if I can. So they have this capture card. Elgato has this capture card, the 4K Pro, and this goes directly into your PC, connects directly to your motherboard via the PCIe slot, and doesn't use USB. So, fingers crossed, this will allow me to do the gaming streams without any hiccups, and I won't have to reconnect, connect, disconnect, have all those issues. So, this should make my VTuber, Lego VTuber, and Minecraft VTuber gaming streams so much better without any other bugs or issues. So thank you, Elgato, so much. Huge shout out to Elgato for sending me these 2 products. Got them today, the pedal and also the capture card. So thank you guys so much. And that will definitely make stream better for me, so I don't have to be troubleshooting so many bugs in the middle of the stream, and also for you guys, so you don't have to put up with all the bugs, because it's so frustrating. You're like in the middle of the stream, in the middle of a good gaming moment, and then like an issue pops up and a bug happens and a disconnect happens, and then like all of a sudden you lose the game feed, and then you're spending like 10 minutes trying to get it back, and then chat's just sitting there and waiting. It's just, so I'm hoping this will fix all those problems. It should. But yeah, so enough of that. That was my first ever, maybe my last unboxing. This is not an unboxing channel, but if you guys want to see more unboxing, I guess just let me know. So that is that. I'm actually going to sit now. So now, let's actually get back into working on the video game. We did another stream this morning where I was working on the graffiti in this metro area, and we're just going to keep working on that. I mentioned I had a slash that I made right before this stream that could replace this, so I'm gonna duplicate this, bring it over. I still don't know why these 2 decals are, or like why the X is getting muted out here, because it wasn't before. So I'll have to troubleshoot that. Unless this slash works. So I'm gonna do the slash. Here's a graffiti slash. Alpha's transparency, apply, make that, duplicate, skull, slash, drag that in, boop. Okay, let's trade this out for a slash. Boop. Okay, there's our slash. Boop. Yeah, I like that a lot better than the X, I think. I might keep the white because I like the white, but look at that. Like, that is working, but the X is muted still for some reason. Rename this slash graffiti slash graffiti X. Their settings are the same. Their materials are not. The graffiti X has some opacity. Yeah, I don't know why it's. Why did I do that? Literally exactly the same settings. If I change the X priority, maybe? There it is. It's sharing priority. But the slash is not mixing weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Oh well. I guess it was never meant to be with the X, so I'm just gonna not use the X here. I like that anyway so much better. I like the line, the single slash, because now you can actually read it as a player that it's supposed to say Beacon of Hope, but someone just graffitied out E, Beacon of Pop. So I'm gonna leave that in. Be number between 1 and 10, 7. Block by block live, 7. Takey Ezek, when will Kick be added to Stream Focus? I actually just posted a message about that in Discord, like right before I started stream. Someone asked the same question. I've been in quite a long busy spell lately with work. So half my work is game design, like doing this right here, and then the other half of my work is visual effects contracts for movies, TV shows, commercials, stuff like that. And I've been super busy lately. So I haven't had a lot of time to dedicate to Stream Focus, unfortunately, as much as I would love to. So, but I'm almost out of this busy spell. So in the next few weeks, I should be done with my busy spell, and then I can get back into getting Stream Focus, more Stream Focus work done. And one of the big things that I want to do next is Kick integration. So my hope is June 16th. My hope is sometime in July, we should have a version of Kick integrated into Stream Focus. So sometime in July. And then I have another really big, cool feature that I'm working on for Stream Focus. Hopefully it'll be released sometime in July or August. And then, of course, bug fixes and all that too. So, got advantage for now. Have a great stream. No worries, Sinai. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great day. Okay, let's keep going on this. Slash. I might just make this black. No, it blends in too much. Get white, maybe? I like white a lot. That's why we had it that way on the X too. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Let's turn X off. Looks good. I like that. Okay. Let's play around the game and see what extra graffiti we need to add in here. Oh yeah, we were doing the... someone had an idea last stream this morning where we had some type of graffiti that looked like it was being washed off by someone. So like we have this here already. So we're doing this paw here. So we need to make it look like that is being wiped off. How we do that, haven't decided yet. Let's move the player out of the way. What I could do. Oh, this could be fun. I could edit the decal shader so that we can crop it and then add a fade to that. Now it would be a lot simpler to just go into this texture image and just, like, I could do that in like 2 seconds. Let me do that. Let me go into the dog paw. That's probably the better way to do it. Where's the dog paw in my images? There it is. So I can just open this up with Photoshop. Let me do that. So the fastest way would be to just like edit this in Photoshop, do an erase maybe, change the opacity to like 23. Okay, what's happening? No layer select, okay. And then like do that. We need it faded more, so let's do hardness, that. So that would get us there. That would, yeah, so like, and then let's make a opacity 100. So something like that, right? And then we just save that. Paw 2, washed, save. Okay, and then we just bring that in. Like that's that's probably how we should do it, just to save time. Maybe I will just do it that way. Paw 2 washed, alpha's transparency. And then just replace that with that. Yeah, there it is. That's probably how we should do it. But I'm tempted to go into the graffiti decal shader that I made and actually make a way for you to crop these decals, because then I could do the same type of thing to other decals. I think that's overkill though. That is overkill. I shouldn't do that. And technically we could also get a better effect if in Photoshop I did use the smear tool, the smudge tool. That's probably a better idea. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay. False alarm. We won't do it the hard way. Okay, so let's just smear this. Maybe not smear it that much. Strength. Let's do strength 10%. There we go. Now it looks like someone's actually been like smudging this. That looks cool. Okay, now let's use the eraser. Too much. Oh, wait, opacity 12. It's too like... There we go. I need less, so opacity 5. There we go. There we go. Now it looks like someone's been trying to wash this off. Let's add some really tiny streaks in here. Nope, not like that. Smaller. Nope. Nope. Not the effect I was going for. Let's try that out. Whoopsie. File, save a copy. Graffiti paw 2. Washed. Save. Yes. Okay. Back in Unity. Yeah, so that's better, but it didn't do the alpha. Why didn't it do the alpha? I think because I'm overriding the alpha with no. It's definitely not decreased enough on the alpha. That's weird. Let's see if that completely removes it. Oh shoot, I saved the wrong one. I overwrote the original one. Shoot. Okay, so undo that. Shoot. Ugh. Undo everything. Shoot, I lost it. Gosh darn it. Oh no, I didn't. I can still undo. Cool. Why is it not undoing? Why can't I hold down undo? That's silly. Edit. I can't hold down undo? Since when? That's dumb. Well, I'm undoing. I guess I lost all my undos. Shoot, dude. Gosh. Oh well, I guess this is the only poll we're doing, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that should show up as slightly erased. Let's save that. Get rid of washed. Back into Unity. Replace Paul 2. That. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Okay. Still need to be erased more. Let's go in here. Too much. Save that. That's better. It's still just looking like shadow though. It's close. Does that look like it's been washed off or attempted to be washed off? What do you guys think? What's your opinions? Does that look good to you guys or not? Yes or no? Did not turn my music back on. Shoot. There we go. I'll leave it for now. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. But yeah, I think we're good. Okay. I want some graffiti on the ground. We don't have any of that. So we've got the skull already. We're using slash underline X. We have not used the cat yet. I'm gonna use the cat. Let's say on the ground somewhere. So let's take the claw. Claw. Duplicate that. Bring it over. -90. Swap it out with the cat. Where are we? There it is. There we go. Okay. Oh, we are using the cat here. Whoopsie. Thought we weren't. Okay, I still want to do some floor graffiti. Thinking like right here. Let's not do the, I mean, I like the cat. It's just we're already reusing it. Let's see. We're not using that Paul. Let's try that one. Paul 1. Meh. Also, the drips don't really work on here if it's on the ground. I really like that piece there, though. Looks good. I'm gonna leave it for now. You might not even be able to see the drips when you're sideways in side scroller view. Yeah. Okay, we still need to use the other hoof somewhere, so I'm gonna rename this cat. And duplicate, bring over here. Let's use the hoof, not the hoof, the paw. Paw 1. That's what we're not using. Zero. -90. A little smaller. You know what? I feel like we're good here. I honestly need to start putting some graffiti here in the entrance. So I'm going to do this there. Scale it up. Turn it. Put it like, feels good. Behind there. this is Paul 1. I cannot see. There we go. Let's test that out. I love that cat there, dude. That cat graffiti looks so good. I don't like that. Maybe if it's a different image. Could try X. Don't like it. If it's subtle like that, I don't mind it. I still think I want something else here. I could do this. Do the skull, but we already have it right here. I could do the dog one again. I like the cat one so much. I'm just gonna do the cat one. Let's do that. Boo-ba-da-bop bop, doo-ba-doo-ba-da-bop, dop-a-dee-bop-bop. Let's put the arrow here. I like having the arrow here. Let's do that. Let's take the cat. Rename it cat. Duplicate it. And then put the right arrow here. This will be... arrow. Yeah, that looks nice. Arrow, make it bigger for sure. Where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. 3, 3. Too big. 2, 2. Yeah. Should I make it the same color as this? Copy. think I'm gonna keep it black. Let's try that out. Doobie-doop-doobie-doobie-doop. Let's swap them. Yeah, I think this is kind of what we need to do for the hinting at the secret room. The secret room we put down here, I think the player should be led to it via these cats and arrows. So we'll do a cat and then an arrow. Website are you using to create this game? Not a website, I'm using Unity. This is a game engine called Unity, Ashton. So I use Blender, which is the 3D software for modeling and texturing and rigging. And then I use Unity for the real-time game stuff. Yeah, I like this idea of doing a cat and an arrow. And this will be the first sign to the player that they need to like follow this direction. A little bit, you know, like that, -4. And we could put the cat like there. Let's put the arrow in front like it was drawn last. Cat, rotate. Can't do much rotation because I have the paint drops coming downwards, so I'll just leave it like that. Cat, arrow, and then it will never be another arrow again because that's like too easy, too straightforward. But it will be the next cat sign, which will be right here. And this is what, where's our, oh, that's the wrong cat. This cat. is the way. Cat arrow, cat, cat. And then the invisible room I think will be somewhere back in here. I think that's the play. So I might get rid of this cat arrow. It might be a little too obvious. Or too many cat graffiti marks. So I might do something else here. So this cat we could do the hoof. Meh. Another heart. No. Do the skull again? Even though we have a skull right there. Do X. Problem is with the X is players are gonna read into it too much. Players are gonna think, oh, X marks a spot, something needs to happen here, and I don't need to do that. I'll keep it there for now, but we'll see. We'll see. I've been grinding every day to become a dev, and I've been creating all kinds of. Oh, that's awesome! I've never touched Roblox in my life. How's that? Do you like developing for Roblox? What if we made the X giant? No, I would need to make it higher detail. The cat and arrow looks good. I think that's fine. Might want to move it though. Yeah. Cat and arrow, let's move them. Let's do that. It's a little bit more blended. That's way easier than when I first started. How long have you been doing it for? When did you start? Much better. A month or two? It's gotten easier in a month or two? Oh, but just because of practice and stuff? Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Have you published any games yet? I feel like we need one more bit of graffiti somewhere right here. Somewhere right in here. Maybe a text. I could just reuse one for now and then make the text later. I'm just gonna, for a placeholder, I'm just gonna duplicate "Don't listen to Ha." Duplicate. For so we have something sitting there for now. Yeah. Make it a different color. Listen to Ha 2 could be... I haven't used a blue yet, and I really want to use a blue. It needs to be more subtle, though. That works. We're gonna make it better. I can make the other games. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It's subtle. Yeah, it's good. I do have a Discord, yeah. You can find the links to all of my stuff in the bio. Guys, I think I'm good on graffiti now for the Metro. I don't want to overdo it with graffiti. And this is definitely a very good first pass to show the client. So I'm gonna press pause on the Metro for graffiti. I'm gonna show it to the client, see what he thinks, and then we'll go from there. So for the rest of, I do want to move that hoof down. Actually, I think that hoof is fine. That's fine. Oh wait, maybe one more graffiti here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. See what client says about what we got. Yeah, I feel good about this. Okay, I'm gonna start working on the next thing that I need to do. Now, this next thing is not gonna be as flashy as putting graffiti into the Metro. This is gonna be quite boring tasks, if I'm being honest, but it's gotta be done. So, the game still hasn't dropped. No, not yet, not yet. Very soon. My work will hopefully be done in the next few weeks, and then client will release it sometime July or August, hopefully. We'll see. What about beta? Yeah, still want to do beta. I'm hoping maybe within the next week or two I can set that up. I need to ask my client one more time. He did say it was okay at first, but I want to double check again before I do that. But yeah, I'll get you guys in here to beta test very, very soon. Within the next few weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that next boring part. Actually, before I do that, let me just go ahead and organize this stuff. I'm gonna put these decals into a parent. So I'm going to put them inside the Metro. I think that makes sense. Yes. Metro. Let's create an empty graffiti decals. Where is that? Yeah, that's all the way over there. I don't want to do that. Metro. I'm gonna move this over here so it's actually more lined up with where this doesn't technically matter. I'm never gonna move this, but it's gonna be somewhere in the vicinity of the Metro. Okay. And then I can just drag all those graffiti decals into that. There we go. So I can turn them all off at once or on at once. Beautiful. Okay, graffiti decals done for now until I show client. Now let's do the boring stuff. So let's say we're not in the Metro anymore, so we get rid of that post-processing filter stuff. Move the player up. And the boring stuff that I'm about to do is I'm going to be editing the car windows. I've already done it to one car, but I need to do it to all of them now. So, see the taxi. So, as you can see, all of the car windows are the same. Now, this works perfectly fine for the daytime. However, as you progress throughout the level and it gets darker to dusk and nighttime, mainly over here, the windows still have their daytime look. Okay, and that does not look right. They need to be black or darker. So I have to go into, these car files are from a pack I got from the Unity Asset Store, and they don't have a separate material for the windows. So I have to go into each of these cars and add a separate material. It's not too bad. I'll show you guys the process I'm using to do that. I've already done it with this taxi. But yeah, it's not very fun to watch, but maybe you guys will enjoy watching like me do 1 or 2 cars and then you're like, okay, I'm done. But guys, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the company, especially during all this. So thanks for being here, guys. Dude, thank you so much for the roses. What in the world, dude? Thanks, appreciate it. I don't know what your name is, but because it just shows like an emoji, but appreciate it. It's all just one, yes, this is all just one level. Client has contracted me to make 1 level for this game. And then if it does well, if it's received well by the fans, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, that means download the game, play it, leave good reviews, then my client will be more inclined to pay me to make level 2 and level 3, level 4. So, Minifig Mig, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? FaZe, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm spending all this work on 1 level. Yep, that's how it goes. That's how solo deving goes. That is how it goes. Okay, let's do these cars. So the way we do these cars is we go on a scene. I've already done that one taxi. Let's find another car to do. So we will select this. So it's a police car. And the way that we swap this out, I gotta need to refresh my memory on this, how I actually did this the other day off stream. Yeah, so we're gonna take this police. I'll do this one now, I guess. We go into the models folder. And that's police 1. So I go into Blender, I drag in police 1, import, so there it is. And then go into the material slot, add a new material. Did I name this the last time we did it? I think I named the material. Let's go to the taxi. Vehicle windows, okay, that's what I did. So new windows. I'm gonna copy that so I don't have to type that every single time. Pick windows, and then I just go into edit mode. I select the windows. Guys, this what I'm about to do is this is gonna get really boring really fast. After we're on like car number 5. Now thankfully I only have to do it once for each type of car. But yeah, this is going to be quite arduous. Is that the right usage of that word? I don't even know if I'm supposed to select those faces. Am I? Yes, it kind of bends there. Now, if anyone knows of a faster way to get this done, I am all ears. Because as far as I know, in Unity, you cannot add materials to an imported FBX to a new area. You can, I did look into using Pro Builder. Pro Builder is a plugin within Unity where you can actually edit geometry in Unity, kind of like you edit in Blender. But there are some steps to make, like I actually got it to work once, but it seems like this way would be a lot faster. And it seems like Pro Builder is also a little more, or a little less performant than doing it this way. So I'm just gonna stick to this way, the tried and true way. I might be able to speed this up if I select the loop of the creases, the edges that you see, those blue lines on here. Those are edges marked as sharp. I might be able to use those edges to quickly select all of the windows, but I'll do that on the next go around. So I've already done this. Okay, so there's all the windows selected on the cop car. Now I just need to assign them there. Boop. And then I can export this, export FBX. Vehicles. Find police 1. And then just rename it underscore edit. Edit. And then Unity. Export. Okay, so I exported that to Unity. And then in Unity, what I do is I go to those vehicle models. Here they are, police. See here, police 1 and police 1 edit. And then what I do, let me double check my taxi, what I did. Taxi 1, taxi edit. Yeah, so kept it to none. Set this to import none, apply. And then all I do is in here, not in taxi, in police 1, select police, and then I replace the mesh filter of this with the mesh filter from the edit. Like that. Apply rotation first, then file, export, FBX, police 1 edit, export. There we go. Okay. And then we just need to add that material in there, which is the vehicle windows. Where are we at? Materials. Vehicle windows material. But it's not slot 4, it's slot 2 for whatever reason, and then we're fixed. So, that is the process I've got to go through for each car in the game, unfortunately. Thankfully, I won't have to do it for all the other police SUVs. So, like, let's go look at the other police SUVs. So, like this one. Oh. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. All I have to do is, under this police prefab, I just have to apply that. So, modified component, apply to prefab. Yep. And then apply that also. Modified component, apply prefab. Boom, there we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I don't have to do it to everything. So I actually need to edit the taxi as well to do that. I don't think we have a taxi anywhere else in the game, but I am going to go ahead and apply that override. Component, apply. Okay. So any taxi and any police SUV will now use that new thing with the windows. And now that should, and so like even over here at the police station, so like all the police SUVs are done now. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's one face I didn't get on the window. Shoot. Gosh, dude. And in the front window too? Oh my gosh, dude. Did I really miss that on both sides? I did. Select, shoot. Oh my gosh. Not the best geometry here. Select, and then assign. Now file, export, FBX. Export, back in here. Good, fixed. Okay. Okay. We've done the taxi. We've done the police 1. Now just, how many more vehicles to do? Police 2, vehicle 4, vehicle 3, vehicle 10, 12, 13, 15, truck. Already have a 4 version 2 and a 4 version 1. 12, already done that. Truck 1, haven't done that yet. 1 version 2, 4. Already done it. 15. Yep, we need 15 version 1. 12. Yep. Truck 1, 2, 3. Done 1, but haven't done 2 or 3. Whoops. 13 done 1. Version 2 done 2 version 2. $15 version 2 done it. Ambulance 6 version 1. 3 done it. 4 version 2 done it. 12 version 1. Haven't done it. Okay, so that's how many times we got to do that process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got to do that 18 times. I'll be very surprised if anyone actually sticks through the entire time that I'm doing that. Goodness gracious, dude. Okay, so we have a Twitch error. What is the Twitch error on Stream Focus? Authentication failed, try logging in again. Shoot. Well, at least he gave me the error message. That's nice. Failed to refresh Twitch session. Please log in again. That is very frustrating. Yeah, I think I need to switch on Stream Focus. I think I need to switch the Twitch API system that I've been using. I need to use a different one. You guys have probably been chatting me and I've been missing it. Nope. Haven't missed anything. Cool. Must have just happened. What if you get a team? I'm a pretty good developer. Oh yeah, if I had a team of people, this game would be done by now. Be done a long time ago. I did hire one other person to create the final boss, but aside from that, it's just been me making the whole game. Watching your work helped me win first place at my senior capstone game. Oh, that's awesome. How in the world? Okay, FaZe, first off, tell me about that project. Second off, how did watching me work help you win? Like, please share the details. I want to know. Minifig, thank you for the rose. Means a lot, dude. I have a way I DM you on Discord. You don't have to look right now, but after stream. Oh yeah, for sure, I'll do that. I always check my messages after streams. Telling you which one do I download because it says x64 or ARM64. x64 is for Windows. ARM64 is for Mac. Are you on Mac or Windows? Your mic is quiet? It shouldn't be. Test, test, test. Yeah, definitely shouldn't be. Testy, test, 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 test. They love Callan. Okay, you guys are good on mic? Cool. Yeah, my mic settings are the same as they always are. Might just not have had it close enough. Okay, let's do that to all the other vehicles. Here we go. We're just going to start left to right and work our way through the level. Man, dang, this is going to take forever. Okay, police. So let's go back into Blender. We can delete all this and then drag in police 2. And then let's see. Let me see if there's a really quick way to select all these. Can I just Control L? No, I can't. Select linked all sharp. I can. Boom. That's it. That's it. Select link all by sharp. That's it. That's a lot faster. Boom, boom, Control L, boom, and it keeps my setting, which is great. Gorgeous. So that'll be a lot faster. Dude, guys, we're gonna breeze through this now. Control L, boom. We have all the windows selected. Easy peasy. We just add a new material. Rename this vehicle windows. Well, actually, add new window, just do what we already made because we're in the same Blender file, yeah. And then assign, cool. Make sure we apply the rotation and then file, export, FBX. This is gonna be police 2. edit, export. Done. And then in police to edit, we just go to the police 2 file right here, drag in this guy right here. Yep. And then add the material, vehicle windows, put it in the second slot. Did not work. Third slot. Oh, so it's a different slot for each time. Okay, interesting. Okay, but that is set, and now I just need to apply that. So all the cars, all the cop cars get it, and then apply that. Done. Cool. So all the cop cars are done now. Let's just double check. Yep, there's some cars there too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice. Let me close up Photoshop. I don't need that anymore. Just to save on our resources. What did I do before? I think I did none, yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. And now what's next? What's the next car here? We did taxi. Let's do this guy. This is vehicles 2 version 2. 2 version 2, so let's delete that. Import 2 version. Why is 2 version 1? Did I make a different version in Unity? Oh, they're different version prefabs, but same version model. Okay. So they'll actually have to do it a lot less times then. Maybe only like 10 times. Cool. Okay. So we're just looking for vehicle 2. So import vehicle 2. Vehicle 2. Import. Edit mode. Select the windows. Doop-a-doop. Dupe, Control L. Beautiful. And then add a new material, which is the vehicle windows. Assign. Apply rotation. Apply rotation. File. Export FBX. This is vehicle 2, version 1. Underscore edit. Export. Then here we go to this, and then this guy. Oh, that's prefabs. We need the models. Vehicle to edit. We just drag in. First, I'll set that to none. Apply. And this guy we set. Oh. There's 2 in the same file. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I need to do that twice here. So let's do that one. Control L. Add. Windows. Assign. Okay. Now I can export this. Export. Then in here, I just need to do that twice. So on version 2, we use version 2. Boop. And then add the vehicle windows material. 2. Perfect. And then apply to the prefab. Apply. Need to find vehicle 2 version 1 as well. That one's already done, makes sense. Maybe I didn't use it. Yeah, I don't use vehicle 2 version 1, so don't need to worry about it. Awesome. Okay. Next car. Let's do this green guy. I'll be modding here every time, but when I see that you're live, come in and watch. No, I appreciate you joining the streams, Ashton, for sure. We don't need any mods right now. We're good there. But when I do reach out to people to be mod, it's usually when they're super consistent on streams and they've been here for like 6 months, a year, 2 years. But yeah, we're good on mods. If we ever need anyone, if we need more mods eventually and you're on here for a while, then I'll reconsider for sure. Okay, let's fix this guy's windows. This is vehicle 15. Delete. Import vehicle 15. Goodness. This also has a version 1 and version 2. Select. Oh. There's a sharp. Oh, because it's only one face. Eee, that's awkward. They did not convert these faces to tris or quads. It's not the best. Okay. Windows, assign. Version 2. Okay, apply rotation, export FBX, this is vehicle 15. Edit, export, and then none, apply, 15. This gets version 2. Boop. And then we add the vehicle windows material. Change it to the second slot. Boom. And then apply to all the prefabs that are using that. Done. Am I using a 15 version 1? Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and do this one. This is actually the final boss's SUV. We can go ahead and do that. Version 1. 15 version 1. Vehicle windows. Beautiful. Apply. Apply. Nice. Okay. Truck 1. I actually wonder if the mirrors need to be the same way. technically you don't see the mirrors. But yeah, I should probably use the same system for the mirrors. Which means I need to be mindful of other car mirrors too. Shoot, yeah, I didn't do that on the other cars. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Just learn to dev, so I like to watch people dev, and you the only one I have on TikTok. Oh, no worries, cool. Yeah, I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, so whatever platform you prefer. You can definitely see a lot more on Twitch and YouTube because it's big and horizontal, but yeah, TikTok's good too. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I just need to make sure that I start doing the mirrors too. Sign. Oh, there's a version 2 of this truck too. Gosh, dude. This is so much work, so much work, so much work. Okay, apply rotation. This is truck 1, file, export. FBX. Truck 1. Edit. Truck 1, edit. Apply. Truck 1. Version 1. Here we go. Nice. Okay, let's save that. Apply. Do you have any other truck version ones? Yes, there. So that one's done. Truck 1 version 1, that one's done. Yeah, it's all the truck ones. Ugh, I hate that I have to go back in and do those mirrors too. Shoot, dude. Phineas, what's up? I'm working on a mobile superhero game for a client of mine. It's called Tooland. It follows the comic book series Tooland. It's like a superhero beat 'em up style side scroller game, 3D. .13 equals 13 underscore edit export back into Unity. version 1, drag in version 1, add the vehicle windows material. Oh, wrong one. Okay, done with 13. Cool. Let's do this truck. This is the only game that you commissioned. You're commissioned on? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Ryan. It's the only game that I'm commissioned on right now. Okay, vehicle 12. Ugh, this is so arduous. Am I using that term right correctly? Arduous. Demanding great effort, energy, and perseverance. Yes. It describes tasks, journeys, or processes that are physically or mentally taxing, difficult to accomplish, or hard to endure. It's not difficult, it's just tedious. I think tedious is a better word for me to use. Not flashy, kind of boring, tedious work is what I'm doing right now. Whoops. Okay, vehicles 12. Drag in number 12. Okay, do we use version 1 or version 2 for 12? Version 2, version 2, version 2, version 1, okay. Oops. Apply rotation, export, FBX. This is vehicle 12. Underscore edit, export. Back to Unity. Go to vehicle 12, edit, none, apply, underscore, vehicle 12, edit, replace this with this. And then add the windows material. Mouse is going crazy. What's happening? Yeah, what is happening? Is my mouse out of batteries? What the heck? Ugh. Yeah. I have this other mouse, but I gotta plug it in. It's currently connected to the gaming PC. Okay, this mouse isn't even working either? Heck. What? And now my PC lights just changed to green and purple? What the heck is happening? What is happening? See, I have too many. Yeah, okay, now it's working. See, I just have too many USB devices attached to my PC, which is why I'm really excited to get that that PCI capture card that Elgato just sent me today installed and not using USB on that. Okay. Where were we? 12 version 2. Got that. We just need to add this vehicle windows material to there. Second slot, done. Apply. I know, right? It feels super weird using this mouse because I've been using this mouse for a really long time to kind of help my wrist. It's a ergonomic vertical mouse. It's called the Logitech MX Vertical. Yeah, MX Vertical. It keeps your hand in like a handshake posture position, right? Like that. And now I'm going back to my G502X, which is like super flat on the ground. So I've been used to this position, but now I'm going to this and it feels really weird. Okay, so that's all applied. Vehicle 12 is done. Oh, this feels weird. This feels so weird. Man. I feel so slow right now. Make a tutorial how we make a VTube like you. I would like to at some point. It's been on my list for a long time. I just haven't been able to do it yet. Mr. Amir. Okay, vehicle 4, version 2, back to Blender. Oh, I'm so slow with this. Also, it feels... really like low sensitivity. Okay, so we're doing vehicle 4. Let's drag that in. 4. Import. Man, all these have version 1s and version 2s. It's so frustrating. Mr. Amir, what are you interested in? Are you interested in like any VTuber at all? Are you interested only in the Lego, only in the Minecraft, or what? Windows, assign. Good. Select all, apply rotation, and then export vehicle 4. Vehicle 4 underscore edit, save, back to Unity, vehicle 4, none, apply. Select version 2, replace with version 2 mesh filter, add the new Windows material, drag it up to slot 2, done. Apply, apply. Making progress, guys. Slowly but surely fixing all these windows. Vehicle 10. Delete. Good. apply rotation, file export, FBX. This is vehicle 10. Underscore edit. Export. Blender. This is the most boring thing I've ever done on stream. Grab version 2, replace, add the new Windows material, switch to slot 2, done. Apply. Oh, one more car in this lot. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, Amir. It means a lot. Lego Batman. Lego Batman, that's a good one. What was the plot of the game? So, if you know about anything about the old retro games like Power Rangers, Streets of Rage, Street Fighter, essentially each level you're working your way from left to right. It's kind of like a side scroller. You progress throughout the game, beating up bad guys, fighting them, and then you fight a final boss at the end of each level towards the very right of each level. Same style of game, more modern 3D graphics, but with a side scroller vibe. So let me just show you some of the game real quick. This is all for a client, by the way. So side scroller, camera's pretty static, or not set, it follows the character. It's like it's third person, but it's from beside you. So Drip is a superhero. This all comes from the world of Tooland. Tooland is a indie comic book series. He's got comic books, action figures, cartoon episodes, all sorts of stuff, merch. And so this is the video game that he has me, he's contracted me to create for him. So I have all the bad guys turned off right now. I have quite a lot of stuff turned off right now because I'm just working on the vehicles, but yeah. So this is level 1 that you see, and you progress throughout the level, fighting bad guys, going through cutscenes and stuff, and then fighting the final boss at the end of the level. I create all those models. No, I did not. So all of the characters, yes, those are custom made. The city, like the buildings and stuff, that's from a city pack that we got from the Unity asset store. So yeah, pretty much characters and weapons are all custom made. Buildings and such are from a pack. Okie dokie. Oh, there is one portion of the level that I did hand model. That's not. So this whole docks area right here, this I all modeled from scratch, and the ropes. I did the ropes and the dock, all the wood and stuff you see here. Oh, I also made the lights. These light posts at the end, I made all. So this whole dock area I made myself from scratch. Oh, and the life preserves too, I made myself as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where were we? We're on this guy. What vehicle was this? 3. Okay, let's go edit 3. Delete all this. Drag in 3. The buildings cost? Oh, it was super cheap. I forget. It was like $30, $40 for like the whole city. Super, super cheap. And it was exactly the style we needed to. Like I could have made all those buildings myself, but it saved us thousands of dollars of time and work. So we decided to go with just going ahead and getting the city pack to stay within budget. That, I don't think we're supposed to select. That's not part of the window, is it? It is. It's kind of a weird window shape. Okay. Apply rotation, file, export, FBX. This is vehicles 3, underscore edit, export, back to Unity. Vehicles 3. Version 1. Add the new material. Boom, done with this lot. I think we have too many. That one's already been done because it's the same prefab. That truck's already been done. So we got the van, the car, truck. I thought I already did the truck. Oh, we did 12 version 2, but not 12 version 1. Okay. So 12 version 1. Going to 12 edit, which we've already made. 12 version 1, 12 version 1. Boop. Add the material. Nice. Okay. So that guy's done. Oh, all these cars are done too because they were prefabs that shared the previous ones. These are done. A few here. Yeah, super close to being done with the cars. Vehicles 6. Only been deving for how long? So I've been doing 3D animation and visual effects since I was like 14 years old, which is like 2006. But I've been doing that full-time freelance visual effects for movies and TV shows and such since 2015. So about 11 years doing that, and then I was able to start picking up game design contracts about 4 years ago. So, yeah. Sorry guys for my super low energy right now. I've been doing this stuff all day long, and it's so hot in my office right now because the door is closed. And I don't have adequate cooling in my office, and this PC's been on all day, so I'm hot, I'm tired. It's like 3:20, it's like that slump time of the day, so I apologize everyone for the low energy. But yeah, I want to get done with this so bad. I already did this part. I guess not. Or did this vehicle. Those back windows too? Yeah. Okay. Add windows, sign. Really want to do another Lego Batman stream soon. I've been working on something for that I'm really excited to share with you guys next time I stream. And add windows, sign. Okay. Apply a rotation, file, Export FBX. Vehicle 6. Let's go find vehicle 6. Version 1. Drag in the Windows material. There we go. Okay. Okay, I know we've already done the van. It's version 1, for version 1. Yeah, we've already done it, so. For version 1. Okay, done with him. This guy. Vehicles 1. Oh, cool. How long does it take you to make Roblox maps? What do you usually make for that? Vehicles 1. Save. That's weird. I don't think I really have a finished game because I keep getting all these other ideas and want to make different. Yeah, I know exactly. I've been there. Not with Roblox, but having ideas to want to do stuff and not finishing what I start. That's a problem I have for sure. Okay, vehicle 1 edit. None apply. Says version 2. So get, whoops, version 2. Level 1 version 1 right here. It's already done. So we just have to get 1 version 1. Go Windows. Cool. Just a few vehicles left, and we're done. Ambulance, let's do that. Import. Oh no, not import, just drag it in. Ambulance. Those on the back need to be two. Yes. Okay. Okay. There's only one. Nice. So we don't have to do it multiple times. Apply rotation. File. Export. FBX. Ambulance. Edit. Back to here. Nope. There we go. Nice. I'm fading, guys. I'm fading. I'm fading. Is that everything? Oh, we got this truck. One truck left and then we're done. Truck 2 version 1. Truck 2 version 1. Truck 2 version 1. Is that all the windows on this? Yeah, I guess those aren't, yeah, those aren't windows. Well, they might, no, those aren't windows, I don't think. Yeah, it's just those. Okay, apply rotation, file, export, truck 2, edit, and then truck 2, edit, import none, apply, drop down. Truck 2 version 1, truck 2 version 1, boop, material, boop, and boop. Nice. Whew. We finished, guys. Well, mostly. There were some vehicles I did before I started doing the mirrors as well. So I need to go through and fix those, like this one, the SUV. So 15 I need to redo. Go ahead and do all those. 15. 15. This should go faster because when I resave this, it should just automatically update. We're about to find out. Assign. Fingers crossed. So it should update these as soon as I export it. We'll see. File, export FBX. This is 15. It's the edit one. Export. I have to reapply rotation even though I already did it in Blender? Okay. Export FBX, 15, edit, export. Awesome, okay. So it is fixing the mirrors, I just need to apply the rotation. Okay. Do we have any? Yeah, we have a 15 version 2 as well. Let's go to that one. Which that should already be updated actually. 15 version 2, yep, mirrors are fixed. Okay. So let's just go and see which ones don't have mirrors fixed. I know it's the police cars, so let's do those real quick. Blender. Police 1 edit. Import. There's only one, awesome. Select. Assign. Apply rotation, file, export FBX. Police 1, edit, export, and boom, Windows or mirrors fixed. Police 2, drag in police 2, edit, import, select. Assign, apply rotation, file, export, FBX, police 2, edit, export. Updated, boom. Having problems with Blender because it's my first time using Blender. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. I've been using Blender for 20 years. 20 years. I have no clue what I'm doing. What are your questions? Yeah, whatever questions you have, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer. Super happy to answer. Oh, Amir, thanks for the heart, man. That means a lot. I just saw that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so police cars are done. Taxi I need to do. Okay, taxi. Delete, import, taxi. Is it 1 or 2? It's 1. Taxi 1, edit, import. Mirrors. Boop. Assign. Apply rotation. File. Export FBX. Taxi 1. Edit, export, and fixed. Okay, is that all the mirrors? Nope, this guy. Vehicles 2 version 2. Okay, so vehicle 2. I don't have an edit for that. There it is, okay. Vehicle 2. Bring it in, import. Put those mirrors in. Assign. Assign. Apply rotation. Whoops. File, export VX. Vehicles 2. Edit. Export. Boop. Those are fixed. Done. 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 Is that all the mirrors? Are we done? Please tell me we're done. Are all the mirrors done? Yes. Yes. I think we might be done with the vehicles, guys. We're done. Now all the vehicle windows and mirrors now have an actual material, a separate material from the car that I can now edit. So now the lighting schemes will adjust appropriately. So I think I've already edited the material to be kind of like good tinted. I just need to make sure it looks good at nighttime too. So I'm gonna press play. I don't know, looking at, but I'm impressed. Thanks, Great Hall, means a lot. I'm working on a mobile superhero game for a client of mine. More specifically, I'm going through all the vehicles. All the windows and the mirrors for all the vehicles did not have a separate material to them. They were all just using the same material as the car body. But I needed the material to be separated so that I could make it look the way it's supposed to look as our lighting scheme changes from day to night throughout this level. So the way that I've built this game is, as the player progresses, I'm just gonna select the player. So here's the player right here. Where are you, player? Right there. So I'm just gonna drag the player throughout the level. As you progress from left to right over the course of the whole level, it changes from day to dusk to night. So previously, all the windows on all the cars were all using like a daytime texture, and so it made the windows look bright blue in the middle of night, so it looks terrible. So now I just finished making all of the windows have their own material. So now at nighttime, the windows are not bright blue. They should look correct now. Yeah, so now they're just black and reflective still, which is nice. Okay. Might be a little dark. I'm gonna edit that material a little bit, I think. The vehicle windows material. See, this is kind of what they looked like before. It was like bright blue. All the windows looked like this at nighttime, which obviously looks terrible. So I had to isolate the material and so I could control it. I'm gonna look up some references real quick. Tinted windows on car at night. Yeah, super dark, super black, super reflective. We don't really have reflections in this game though. Here's an image. We are not gonna see through the cars, unfortunately, because all these cars, the pack they come from, there's nothing inside them. So, and we don't want to see through them. So where is the player? So I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm thinking about what we could do is, as the lighting scheme for the game progresses from day to night, I could also make the window materials progress from day to night, where at nighttime they could be this black color, but in the daytime they could go back more to that like brighter look. Maybe not. Maybe it looks bad. Does that look bad? I think it looks bad. That's not bad, honestly. Like maybe like that. Let's look at all the other cars. Yeah, that looks bad actually. Saturate. Yeah, it might be better just to keep them all the same color throughout the whole game. Now that I look at it, actually that's a little muted. I think we could be a little bit more saturated. Yeah, like a 65. Yeah, it looks good, especially on the cop cars. Because they should be like dark tinted windows that are reflecting the sky. It's a little blue now, let's see. Obviously don't want to do green. It's too bright, I feel like, yeah. It could be a little darker, let's do 20. Let's do 20, 60. That feels good, I'm good with that. I'll do 0.95. Yeah. Okay, let's go throughout the level and see how that feels. I still would have even thought of that until it was too late. What do you mean until it was too late? Oh, I love the flashing lights on the cars so much. We did that a few days ago. It feels so nice. Yeah, it feels good. This color feels good for the windows in the day. Can't believe TikTok is beating Twitch right now. We had like so many viewers on Twitch this morning, but we don't this afternoon. Amir! Oh, did I already see that? Yeah, thanks for the heart, me dude. Appreciate it. I do kind of miss the bright blue look for the daytime. It was like that. I kind of miss that. Maybe I should transition to overtime from day to night. I'm gonna move the player real quick. Oh, just can't do that. And he's just falling, okay. Yeah, cars look good there. I think the windows look great. Yeah, much better. I thought we were supposed to have fog at the end of this level. Like I want to see the rays of that light back there. Do I? know we have fog on. Global volume. No, not fog. Sun. Day-night transition. Night settings. Fog density. So the fog is on, but these lights, even with dense fog, the fog is these. Maybe the lights aren't working with fog. Did I turn that off? Let me check that real quick. This light. Spotlight. Where are the fog settings? Spotlights work with fog, right? I gotta use the bathroom so bad. I'll be right back, guys. 1 minute. Okie dokie. Okay, let's figure out why these lights are behaving the way they are. Why we're not getting like volumetric fog with these lights. Go check the metro real quick. Metro. I'm not getting it here either, and I thought we could. could have sworn we had more volumetric looking lights in this game. Did I turn something off? Unity, URP, fog, volumetric, lights. Maybe you just can't get lights that look thick without doing HDRP. Sorry guys, haven't been including you in this. I'm looking up how to add volumetric fog, and it looks like this guy has a plugin. I don't know why you need a plugin though for this. I'm just reading up on it. I'm gonna try this GitHub link, but I'm worried about compatibility with other stuff in my game or in this game, and also future updates. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out and see what it looks like, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so window, package manager, GitHub URL, paste, install. Here, adding package. Did I do the wrong? Oh. Do .git at the end. There we go. Supersonic BRB, no worries. If this does what I'm hoping it will do, it'll look super sick. Okay, so we got that, and now let's go ahead and take the player into the metro. Let's say we're in the metro. Okay. Now he says in project settings. Also wonder how performant this is going to be. It might not even be performant enough for us for mobile. When using forward or deferred rendering path, performance can be heavily affected when adding multiple additional lights. Forward plus or deferred plus is highly recommended for best performance when support is an additional lights is needed. Forward plus or deferred plus, what are we using? We are using forward plus, okay. So let's go to our volume, add volumetric fog. Enabled, and then on this light, volumetric additional light. I think I did everything right. Main camera needs post-processing on. Yep. Enable main light contribution. Additional lights. light. Okay, you've got a light in. Volumetric additional light. Yeah, I've done all that, but it's not doing anything. Maybe this light needs to be a point, not a spot. Nope. Hey, thanks for the follow on purple. Means a lot. Grome 3. So metro light is there. Global volume, volumetric fog, distance, base height. Maybe because I'm underground. Density. Yeah, none of this is working. Let's go to the end. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, let's try the end of the level because we're above ground there. Player 300, something like that. Let's go to that light at the end. And we are not in the metro, so turn that off. Oop. Okay, so there's that light. Let's make that light, spotlight, volumetric additional light. Intensity, it's not doing anything. You're not getting fog. Oh. There it is. That looks cool. Volumetric fog on. Dude, can't believe that was the issue the whole time. Okay, so go back to the global volume. Now that looks cool. Seeing the light like that, dude, that's sick. So let's reset all these settings. Okay. Turn it on. Okay. Main light contribution, no. Oh, all that does look cool. I really just want to get the extra lights that I specify. That one, dude, that's freaking sick. That looks good, dude. Oh my gosh, yes. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Monday, Tuesday, we say Friday. 7 years away. The song. What? Monday, Tuesday, we say Friday. I have no idea what you're talking about. That looks freaking sick, dude. Before rendering, post processing, after, for rendering transparent. Dude, that looks freaking sick. Dude, that looks awesome. Oh, the game looks so much better now. Freaking sick, dude. You need to do that with all the lights. So cool. Distance. Probably get away with 48. Whoops. 48 for everything. Base height. Maximum height. Enable ground. Not sure what that is for. Ground. Density. 2's good. Dude, that's pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna leave main light contribution off and only have it on the few spotlights that I want. It does look good, it adds a lot of extra depth, but I just know it's gonna hurt performance on mobile. I can test it out, of course, but yeah, I'm good without main light contribution. Just have these few lights here. So everything on the docks needs to have that same volumetric light scattering and radius. Scattering. Yeah, one is good. Okay, so every spotlight on the dock. That's just 3 others. These 3 need that volumetric additional light. Boom. Look at that. Sick, dude. Freaking sick. And then we also, there's a light. Oh yeah, this light here. The street light. Before I commit to all this, I'm really gonna need to test it on my phone and see if this is good to keep or not, because it might not be. It looks so good though. Cool. So all the nighttime lights at the end of the game have that spotlight volumetric fog on. And then we need to make sure the metro does it as well. We don't need any of the daytime lights. But let's go to the metro. Let's carry the player over there. see what this looks like now that I've gotten actually it to work. Metro light. That's the one. Add. Oh, wait, it's already on. Let me remove it real quick. I need to turn the metro lighting on. Sun in metro. There we go. Here we go, guys. I hope this looks awesome, dude. You ready for this? Let me turn this on. Nothing. Oh, I bet it's that ground level thing. Because if I take this light and move it up here... Yes, now you can see it. Okay. So it's the whole ground level thing. So I need to change the global volume ground height. Oh, enable ground. Oh, that's why. Okay, so I just leave that off. Boom. Dude, that looks freaking sick. The only thing, though, the spotlight is coming from a very narrow point. It's not coming from the full light. So I might not be able to do that. Yeah, I might not be able to do that in the... Which technically I don't even think we really need to in the metro. I could do that. Then bring it up. No, that brings the whole thing. Shoot. Can't do directional. Areas baked only. So I might be able to change the radius and then take the height up. Then bring the plane back down. I'm not feeling it. I think what we need, I think this, okay, so this might work. Let me try this. It might work if I make this. Wait, not that. Scattering? No. What was the thing that was making it lower? It was the fog settings. Global fog. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah. Probably lower the max steps as well. Greater values increase the fog quality at the expense of performance. Yes, let's bring this down to 64. Maybe even 32. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the metro. I don't think we're gonna do the metro. Like I want to so badly, but it doesn't work with the... I could make like multiple. not gonna do it. Okay. So that's all golden. Make sure they're all the same. Okay. Let's bring the player back to the end. We're not in the metro anymore. Okay. Do you start setting the graphics after you officially publish the game? Yes, I can. I would then have to republish though. But yeah, I can make edits afterwards and then publish it. It'll update for players. You know, I don't know. Now that I'm seeing these spotlights, like it looks cool, but it seems like forced or fake. Like I don't know that you would even see that because there's not enough fog in the area for you to be able to see that. I feel like the fog in this area would need to be like, let's see, night intensity. It'd be something like that. I feel like a 0.7. I feel like fog would need to be like that dense for those to even show up like that. Which I could make it that way. I'm not opposed to it. It just seems like a little much. Like it's cool. I don't know that it fits. I want to love it. Let me just turn it off in the global volume. It looks really good. I think before I commit, I really need to test it out on mobile, because if we're not getting good enough performance on mobile, then there's no point in having it. Because usually stuff like volumetrics and fog really kills performance, especially on mobile. So the whole reason this doesn't exist by default is because it's a render feature within URP and HDRP, and usually turned off for URP. But what this person has done, it seems like, is with their GitHub or their Git plugin for this, is what they've made it so that you can enable volumetric settings for URP, which I guess is not typical for URP. So it's like adding extra quality if you want it there, but there's a reason why Unity took it out of URP, is just because volumetric stuff is pretty heavy. So I think I'm going to test it out on mobile, probably on my own off stream, and see what I get with volumetric on and off. Yeah. But guys, I'm going to call it a day for today. I'm gonna call it a stream. I had a blast, guys. We got a lot done today. We got all the vehicle stuff done. We got all the graffiti done in the metro, which is huge. So those are two pretty decent sized tasks done. We're getting there, guys. We're a few weeks away from finishing this game, or at least level 1, which is what I've been contracted for. So we're almost there. Thank you for sticking with me, guys, today. It's not often that I do 2 game dev streams in a day, and we did that today. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. This is really what you've been doing. Yes, supersonic speed. What have you been doing? I'm gonna try really hard to make the next stream a Lego Batman stream. What's today? Wednesday? Maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Just join the Discord if you're not there already, and that's the best place to stay notified of when I'm doing stuff. But yeah, thanks for guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bye.